Nick the other day. He said, you can see a real pop with you out there and everything. And how did kind of your off-season stuff? Do you feel more refreshed?
Yeah, I feel good. I think. We had 4 or 5 months, so it's a long off-season, and but you never want that. But I think sometimes it's good, and I feel good. I feel like ready coming into camp, confident, and I'm just excited to get back to work with the guys.
What's it like on the first day? I know it's his first day with the new coach.
It was good. I thought it was great pace. Everyone's going. There's spots to be had, so everyone's going to be working, and he sets that bar for us. So I thought it was a really good skate. It's hard, but it needs to be for sure.
Was it a little harder than you expected?
No, I think he kind of warned us a little that we were going to be skating, but I think it's good. I think you need to do that, and it's going to build a culture and the way we're going to play.
What are some of those habits that he's trying to instill?
I think we're a fast team. We got to use that, and whether it's tracking, getting on pucks, hounding guys, like you watch like a team like Florida, and they're always hounding guys skating, and you don't really see much time and space out there. So we want to eliminate the other team's space, and that'll make us hard to play.
Do you notice the jump in speed as a collective team from your first camp to now your third?
Yeah, we can fly. We got guys. We got some of the fastest guys in the league, and I think, like I said, that's how we need to play. And you got to play to your strengths, and that's probably our biggest strength is our skating. And we're young, we're energetic, and we're gonna hound teams, and that's what we need to do to make it tough for them.
Third year coming in, do you physically, mentally, how much different is it for you right now?
Good. I feel good. You just know what to expect. You know the guys. Been in it for a couple of years. I got to play the 82 last year, which is nice. You know what to expect on a day-to-day basis, and it just gives you more opportunity in the way you prepare, the way you train, and I'm grateful for that.
Are you ready for a year of being asked about your contract situation?
Yeah, I've had 3 interviews and 3 for 3, so it's gonna be till it happens, and that's what everyone gets when they haven't signed. So I don't care too much about the questions.
What was your reaction to Spencer and Frank getting their deals done?
It's great. You see Frankie, obviously, I think 7 years, and that's awesome for us. He's got another year on his entry, so that's 8 more years, and he's just going to keep getting better. So you get him early, and I think it's a good spot, and we're happy for him. He works hard. He comes at it with the right way, great attitude, and he deserves it.
Is it something you mind negotiating during the season, or would you want to wait until after the year to finalize it? Or?
I'm easy, whatever. I've said a bunch that it hasn't been ruthless anything. It's just a couple chats, and it's all pretty chill, and we have a good relationship. So it's not something that keeps me up at night or something I really ever think of, to be honest.
How much did you need a quieter off season after the previous 2 were kind of a whirlwind, kind of reset physically, mentally, and how do you feel you did with the things you wanted to work on this off season?
Yeah, I think it was good for me. The last 3-4 years have been a little chaotic, and I'm grateful and blessed for that. I've had amazing opportunities, and I'm 20 years old going into my 3rd year in the league, so it's nothing I would trade at all. But I have some time, without anything. I was at home, I was with my buddies, training, whatever, and it just makes you really miss the game. And I think I felt that kind of come middle of the summer. I was sick of working out and stuff, and just want to play. So I'm really excited to get going.
Every off-season video that gets posted, people dissect, and Connor looks faster and stronger.
Yeah.
How do you personally feel after the off-season and what you want to do?
I feel good. We should all feel good. We had 4 or 5 months to train and get better, and I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I've improved on stuff, and I'm just excited. But obviously, saying it doesn't really mean anything. I think for me, it's about going out there and playing and playing well, and kind of letting that speak.
Getting a little nerve-wracking, or were you concerned at all, or was it just?
I would say a little bit. I knew we were going to get something done, and I was gonna be out here. But yeah, definitely it's a little nerve-wracking. First time going through it, so good learning lesson.
Yeah, just how nice to be in the mix and everything, and getting day 1 done.
Yeah, feels good. Just think about hockey.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say you're part of a young group this year, especially on the defense and everything, and just how much you guys are looking forward to kind of growing and learning together.
Yeah, no, I've been looking forward to it. I think there's something special here, and it's starting to grow and build. And I'm a big believer in kind of what we got here.
I know it's got to be awkward to go through a long, drawn-out contract negotiation. Did it ever get in your mind like contentious, or did you ever get your feelings hurt? Like how does that sort of go when you get down to the wire like that?
I would say not really. Like, I tried to really separate it in business. Like, we both wanted the same goal. They wanted me to play for the Blackhawks. I wanted to play for the Blackhawks. It was just on the business side, kind of they're doing their job. We were trying to do our job. Kind of was like you went into overtime a little bit. You want to finish the game in the third period a little bit, but hey, we went to overtime a little bit and got it done. So, no, it was good.
Was it important just to make sure that you were here today for you?
Yeah, no, it was important for me. I think, especially with Blash, kind of the culture he's trying to implement and really focusing on those little details. I think it was really important for me to be here first day and battle through it with the guys. And day one.
How much to pick up? I guess picking up with Artie and just maybe building out when you guys started kind of last season.
Yeah, no, we're definitely trying to build out kind of what we had last season, maybe a little bit more consistent at times. And it's day one, so it's early, but I think that's definitely a goal of ours.
Did you have any impressions of the drills today and what Blasco was talking about?
Oh, I loved it. It's very in line with how I see hockey, and especially closing those gaps early. How he wants the D zone, O zone, like I love it.
In the high intensity of practice too, it seems everybody's flying.
Tell me what I loved it.
It's player, you like that, right?
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, like, I kind of came from where I came from in college. Like it's very, like, I mean, Chris will tell you, he was at Duluth, are super intense. But I think it's good. It's coaches are pushing you. It's not because they're against you or anything. It's because they want you to do better, and so they push you really hard. So I like it a lot.
Are you going to feel this way in about a week and a half, too?
Well, I might not be as much as loving it, but it should be fine. Yeah. Get used to it, I think. Just hopefully the body holds up and keep moving forward.
It seems like he's talked a lot about getting defensemen to step up and be aggressive.
Well, he really wants us forward skating, right? Like we see the one drill today where you go back, blue line and up. There's no backward skating. You come up forward, you're taking that angle, and a lot of stuff we did today is that angle. And I think that's the way hockey's going. Like there is no time and space. Guys skate so well and attack middle, so you kind of have to. So yeah, I'm a big component of it.
Do you think the familiarity with Andrews working with the defenseman that'll maybe be beneficial too? Or?
Yeah, I think he's already got a good relationship with a lot of us coming up through Rockford, and I think as a young guy, sometimes going through some hard moments down there. So I think he's definitely kind of will be a kind of cornerstone little rock on the D end that kind of holds us accountable as well, but also know us very well.
First day of new school year. I'm excited. Yeah, I loved everything about today. I think it sets the tone for what Blash is going to want, what our coaching staff wants, and the standard that we want to have, right? So, great first day. I thought the guys worked. I think we're going to get better as camp gets on, but just learning him and his standard, and away we go.
I asked Jason Dickinson this earlier, but in the couple years that you've been here, the rosters on this day have been very different. What do you think about this year, with it going from old last year, if we're honest, to really, really young?
I've been old a long time, so you don't offend me anymore with that. I think it's exciting. I think it's an exciting time for this franchise. I think it's an exciting time for the group in here, myself included. Right? There's guys here that are going to push and help us get better, and they're going to be part of this core for a long time if they do it right. So, to me, it's the start of something great, and I hope people take it serious and the opportunity they have in front of themselves to really run with this and make this team what everyone expects it to be in the years to come. So it doesn't happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but it's pretty cool to see the guys that are coming and what they have to offer, and helping them as older guys in this room along the way here, and then hopefully building something that can stand it.
You mentioned the standard. Setting the standard on the first day. Like watching from afar, it seemed like it was a more intense practice than maybe what you had on the first day of training camp. Am I right in that?
Oh yeah.
Did Jeff also seems very vocal, maybe out there compared to maybe other coaches. Am I right in that too? You think?
100%. I think he's understanding. He has to communicate for us to know exactly what he wants. Right? He's not leaving any gray area. He's not letting us off the hook on anything. As you saw, you miss a pass, we're skating. The standard is what he wants it to be, and we have to follow suit. It's part of my job as one of the leaders to make sure I'm a reflection of that, and make sure my habits are where they need to be, and then everyone falls in line. So as far as first days, I mean, I've kind of had a million different ones. This was probably up there and one of the harder ones, but that's what you want. I love that. I think it just allows everyone to settle in and the nerves kind of go away for some of the younger guys, and it's time to work. And when you work, it's amazing how all the other stuff just falls in line for you as a player and as a team.
It seems like he was efficient with time. I mean, he looked like he was kind of enjoying guys to get in the circle, get started on stuff. Like, and I would imagine on some level you like that in the sense like you get your work done and then you get done.
Well, I'm just a big believer in that. Like, you come in, you do your work, and you get out of here, right? Like, that's the point. You don't linger and stand around, and I find that's useless energy. You come in here, you work. You should be crawling off the ice or begging to get off the ice, not staying out later to shoot pucks, especially right now. So I loved it. I thought, even getting to know like our other coaches, Vellucci was yelling, "Hurry up!" and so you can kind of already start to see their mannerisms, and I think we have a great coaching staff that's gonna really help us get to where we want to go.
How about the speed, just team speed this year versus last year?
I mean, we're flying. It's cool to see. I'm right up there with them too. I'm excited about that in my training. But no, it's awesome to see what we're trying to become, right? Like, there's a standard and an understanding of what Kyle and Norm and our management staff has tried to go out and attain, or obtain, I should say, and then it's on us to go and do it. But you can see the speed, the tenacity, the hunger which we play, the skill level that we have. So it's just putting the winning habits to that, and I'm excited about blending those two.
I saw that you posted some of the other guys that you placed this summer. How was that?
Yeah, it was a blast. It was awesome. Better than I even expected, just because you just never know if bringing them up there and making sure everything, first of all the travel went smoothly, which was a miracle. Bringing them up to the frozen tundra of Sudbury. But no, it was cool. It was for them to see where I'm from and share that with them, and for them to see me away from the rink. Sometimes I think here it's tough to really show them that side, right? I'm an older guy. I got my family at home. I'm busy during the season, but to have a time where I could bring them up and kind of be in my neighborhood, my comfort zone, and then and show them what I'm all about as a person. I think it just kind of put their guard down, and we had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and we worked extremely hard, which is what I wanted to see from those guys, and it got me really excited about what's to come here.
Is that important to you as a captain? You know that the teams that are close off the ice, it translates on the ice, just getting that team camaraderie.
It's cliche, I know it is, but it's 100% true. Otherwise, people wouldn't say it, right? It's how you are as a group off the ice. A lot of times dictates how you're going to be on the ice. And I wanted guys to understand that, I'm in their corner. I'm one of them. As much as I'm older and I've done everything they're trying to do or are doing. So it was fun, like training with them and for them to see, like, I'm doing the exact same stuff you're doing, right? And and then you could see they were kind of shocked at first, and then I had to pound them a few times. But no, it was a really great. I give them a ton of credit for coming up and making that commitment. I think it shows a lot about them as people and getting to know them. They're first-class kids, and we had a blast.
How many total?
7 guys.
7 guys.
Yeah. My wife was ready to kick them all out the door.
Did another captain do that to you earlier in your?
No, I used to do it with the guys in Columbus, and just COVID and everything got away from it, but was able to bring it back this time. And it's a blast. It's just something I've enjoyed. First of all, I'm proud of where I come from, and I think sometimes when you show other people where you come from, they can see your humble beginnings and what family means. I had a ton of family dropping in. They're like, "Is this normal?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just every day." My dad's next door, my brother's next door. It's just how it is. So I think they were really impressed with that, and it makes me proud to say where I'm from, and also to show those guys that if you respect the game, then the game will respect you, and hopefully they have long careers like I've been lucky enough to have.
When you host, do you limit the old man jokes, or do they bust?
Oh no, they were all out. Yeah, actually, I'll tell you when we I shouldn't say this, but whatever. We did some cliff diving, and I knew I was old when I sent them all up there, and I was about to go, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay and man the boat. You guys go up there. Somebody's gonna stay here, so I don't want to tell them I wussed out, but I definitely did. I've already done it though when I was their age, so I said I'm good. I know I've done it, but those guys that's what makes them crazy, is they just went up there and jumped off these 40-foot cliffs and scared the shit out of me. Kyle would have been calling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a little trouble there.
That's why everyone's safe. We're good. Yeah.
Hey, thanks.